Hey everybody, and welcome to the Miniature Showcase, or in this case the Miniature Showcase 3D, where we look at 3D prints that I come across, given to me, or the ones that I actually print myself. Today we're going to have a look at this bust over here. I haven't painted a bust in, I don't know, a decade. So when I got this figure, I was very happy to get it. It was a chance for me to try painting a bust. The last time I painted a bust was I think a decade ago, and the quality of the bust then was not as good as the ones that are coming out right now through 3D printing. The person who gave me this bust does not want to be credited, but I did ask him what printer he used, and he told me he used the Bamboo Lab P1S, and he also told me that he used the 0.4mm nozzle, which is the default. Now all of this is alien to me simply because I personally do not 3D print, so I hope this information is useful to you. I've actually printed other miniatures using 3D printers. Some have come out smooth, some have come out with a lot of like print lines. Overall, this one is pretty alright, I think. In fact, I might probably use the flaws in the print lines as battle damage for the bust. Alright, so let's have a look at the figure proper. The printing is well, not bad, but there are a lot of things here I'm worried about when I'm painting this later. But the sculpt is really good, as you can see, a lot of nice detail. I want to bring this out, so I might go with like really colorful beads to bring the beads out. I need to find some reference for this. I'll probably keep the hair white because yeah, why not keep the hair? Well, or maybe grey. I don't know. Grey would contrast with everything. Actually, it would look quite good. Let's look at detail. It's really nice detail. I don't know if I'll be able to like get this done nicely. But actually, the textures on this figure is quite nice. Are those bullet holes? Maybe there are bullet holes. Maybe I can use that or accentuate that. It's a nice looking figure. I think this bust screams to be airbrushed, but I don't want to airbrush it. I think I want to use a brush and paint it. So I think I want light to come from this angle, not from this angle. This angle doesn't seem right. So from this angle, the natural thing was to put the light from this coming from this side. But I think if I do it from this side, it will look much nicer. So this whole area will be brighter than the rest. That's the plan. Again, I'm trying to do this in a one sitting, so I'm not so sure how many hours I'll be committing to this bust. So almost all of my speed painting tricks and techniques will come into play. Now if I intend to use wash, then this figure will take a bit longer simply because washes take time to cure. Do I want to do NMM for this? I don't think so. I want to get this off my painting rack as fast as I can. But it's a very nice figure. I'm looking forward to painting this bust. Right, so this is what it looks like after about an hour. I put an hour into this. We had a painting session together. In about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And what I did was I basically put the basic color, just trying out the different colors that I want to use. So I decided to go for the metallic for the helmet and the shoulder pads. But I tried a little bit of blue wash to see whether it will turn out nice. I might carry on with that. The skin tone, I used, let me see if I can find it for you. I used amber skin, for that. I just want to try amber skin, and it turned out quite nice. It's got this nice yellowy brown tone. Of course, I did a little bit of wash as well, just blocking out the different areas, and then I had a recommendation to put some purple wash into some of the shadow areas to bring it out. Of course, it's just an hour's work. I've still got a long way to go with this, so hopefully next time you see this, it'll be a little bit more done. So this is the bust done. I kept the color simple. I didn't go over the top with having, you know, a whole bunch of different colors. I stuck with colors which were pretty simple, I guess, for me. Of course, I did the initial zenithal highlight for the figure, which actually helped in many ways. Now, if you'd like to know the colors that I use for the figure from the Army Painter range, this includes the skin tone, which I thought came out quite nicely, and this was the amber skin, which at the moment you can only get in the skin tone set. And I did a couple of washes with this figure as well. I used soft tone wash, I used some flesh wash. I was recommended to use the purple tone wash for the skin tone as well. As for the armor, I used mixed splatterings of black tone wash, and I also used a little bit of blue tone wash to get that nice looking sort of bluish metal color. Now I'm sure there are viewers out there who are really good at painting busts, and I'm sure they would look at this and go like, oh man, that's such a simple job. But let me just say that it was nice for me to try it. I found myself really taking my time with this. But you know what, having said that, taking my time, as I would say, I took about 3 hours with this. The first hour I was painting with some friends, as I said earlier, and then the next hour was later that night as I wrapped things up. And I'm really glad that I got to paint another Yautja. But here are the problems I had with this figure, more or less. The first problem I had was the mold lines or the print lines. I had to mask them. Now I was told to use thicker coats of paint in order for me to remove or obfuscate the more print lines. But I didn't want to go for that, simply because I'd rather work with thin coats of paint. So a lot of the figure tends to look imperfect, but that's all right though. It's a really nice figure. For me, at least, when it came to looking for the references for this alien, I couldn't find any. The helmet had a very Minbari, Babylon 5 feel to it, so I just went with that. Also, the fact that I used zenithal and the direction of the light that was coming, made me choose the helmet to be more bright. I'm not so sure whether that really was such a good idea, because it seems the skin tone or the skin part of the model really took over the model, and that the rest of the model looked pretty bland. I was tempted to give the whole figure a huge wash, but I decided against it. I just wanted to see whether this would stand on its own. Having said that, I pretty much like the way it turned out. It turned out quite nice. I'm very happy with the result, and like I said, it's my first bust in I don't know how long. I'm hoping to paint another bust soonish. Now, if you like this sculpt, I have put the link to the designer in the description. I would also like to thank the person who passed me this bust to paint. This was fun. This was a fun few hours, and for me, this was pretty much a palette cleanser from painting rank and file and painting characters and stuff like that. Busts are not really miniature gaming figures, but for somebody who's painting for fun, this is a great figure to use. Now, all the paints that I've used in this video will be in the description for you to check out. I hope you like me taking a day off. I mean, it's the Euros after all, to paint something else. Hopefully we'll be back to more miniature games or miniature tabletop gaming stuff soonish. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to enjoy painting those figures.